Here's the deck we'll be using for today's Vanar Daily. Once again, I'd like to remind you that this deck is in no way optimal, and that as my collection grows, so will the deck. The strategy of this deck is a mid-range strategy, to play efficient creatures and basically beat down your opponent with value. The deck is as follows: your general, 2 Aspect of the Fox, 3 Snow Chaser, 2 Bone Chill Barrier, 3 Crystal Cloaker, 3 Hailstone Prison, 3 Healing Mystic, 3 Jaxi, 1 Mark of Solitude, 2 Chromatic Cold, 3 Fenrir Warmaster, 3 Glacial Elemental, 1 Lady Lock, 1 Snowpiercer, 2 Avalanche, 3 Emerald Rejuvenator, 2 Razorback, 1 Zenrui the Blightspawn, 1 Draugr Lord. Alright, we'll start the Vanar Daily now. Vanar's probably my favorite faction, but it's probably the one I know how to play the least. Okay, so we're playing against Linar. Basically, we have to kill their big health minions. And that's about it. This guy has 100 wins this song. That's pretty cool. Oh, Diamond. Dang. We're not supposed to be playing those guys. Okay, we have a good start. We have double 2. And also we have a Fenrir Warmaster, which is pretty good. I think it's like the best 3-drop. It's got to be the best 3-drop in the game, right? This card's nuts. We're going to go ahead and double 2 here, I think. Heal ourselves, and then Jaxi. We'll go ahead and contest the bottom. If he wants to kill the Jaxi, but do it kind of awkwardly, he can move, take the crystal, hit it, and then hope it spawns on the left side, which is once again a 50-50. I don't know if he wants to commit that much to it though, because if it spawns on the right, we can take out his, what's this called, Windblade Adept for basically for nothing. Looks like he's gonna take both. No, okay, he might have the Frenzy card. No, that's Magmar. Never mind. Let's see. He wants to gain the buff. Maybe he doesn't. So basically, he kind of got rid of his way to get rid of Jaxi. So hopefully this spawns on our side of the map. Hopefully he also doesn't have a Tempest. Yeah, I think the best play right there is to definitely deny the Mana Crystal. Yeah, kill it off. Let's see if he... Oh, it's Healing Mystic to heal it. Nice. And they can also play another 2-drop, so maybe another Jaxi. Let's see what he plays. Sun's Seer. Whenever this minion deals damage, restore 2 health to your minion with 2 health to your general. Okay, I've seen that card played a lot. I don't understand it, but I think it means that he's playing Heal Linar, which means he plays like 1 mana, gain 5 health, and then Emerald Rejuvenators and Healing Mystics and Holy Immolations. How do we want to deal with this? I think we'll throw our general down here to take this out, because this is the closest thing to being able to kill our mini Jaxi. Then we'll go ahead, and we have 3 mana. So we could be kind of aggressive. And we're gonna hit here. Play a Fenrir Warmaster. Then make this a 3/3. So that's an incredibly aggressive play, and it completely loses to Tempest. If he does choose to play Tempest, though, he can clear board, but he also kills off all of his guys too. He's also left with one Mana Crystal, hopefully that he can't do anything about. So this play right here, I think, is indicative of Tempest, because you kill off both your 2 guys. Or you hit with your general, hit with a guy. And then make sure you just kill the Fenrir Warmasters, spawn the 3/3, and then boom, Tempest. It just seems kind of awkward the way he has to do it, because he kills off 2 of his own guys as well. And it gives us initiative, which is basically saying that we have the how do I want to say it? We get the chance to first place something proactive, while he has to react to it. Ooh, something he could do here is... Oh, no, he can't. Oh, yeah, he can. He can move something in where he can move something here and then play 4 mana to Holy Immolate it to deal 4 damage to things around it, which I think is actually pretty good. Okay. So he's going to heal himself and also kill off almost this War Beast. Run away. Looks like he might play, I don't know, Tempest. Okay, so there it is. I don't know why he moved that way. But yeah, that's what it's doing. This is 1 mana beam shock. Send an enemy minion or general. It's kind of fine. Not necessarily worried about that. We have 5 mana. We're going to drop Chromatic Cold because it doesn't really have an application at the moment. Hailstone Prison. This card's insane. This card is absolutely insane. Play a Rejuvenator. We can heal and we can kind of put a little bit of pressure on him. Once again, we have a proactive start, kind of. We have 4 mana, 4/4 is pretty good. Next turn, if he plays like a big guy or anything, like I don't know, literally anything, we can just Hailstone Prison it back to his hand. This card is insane. This card is absolutely insane. Returning something to another's hand is like freaking absurd. I can't tell you how good this card is, or how much I like this card at least. So it looks like he's gonna hit us. Okay. Sunstone Versus. I don't remember seeing that card much. Wow, doesn't have a 3-drop. That is interesting. So we have 6 mana. I'm tempted to play all of these, but I don't want to run into a second Tempest. We're gonna get rid of Razorback is pretty good. We're gonna play Healing Mystic on ourselves, hit him again, and then play a Crystal Cloaker. He's most likely gonna kill the Crystal Cloaker off, but we want to bait a second Tempest here, or get rid of his Sunstone Bracers. Yeah, this looks like it. Or this could be a taunt. Or not a taunt, this isn't Hearthstone, a provoke guy. Silver Guard Knight, which is a 3 mana, 3/5 if it's next to his general. And it has provoke, which means things have to attack it first and cannot move. It's a really good card. Something else we could see is an airdrop provoke minion, which is a 3/10. That's kind of hard to deal with, but look, we have these Hailstone Prisons. Hailstone Prisons. Please. Zenru. Okay, that's actually pretty good. So go ahead and take our Healing Mystic. And then he'll restore 5 health to himself. Okay. That would seem like a pretty good turn for him. Oh, we're not going to return this to his hand. That would be terrible. We just don't have it. We're going to drop one of these. The Snow Chaser. So it's awkward because he's kind of pushing into our area, which we don't necessarily want. But there's nothing we can really do about it. We have 7 mana, which means we could play Razorback and Lady Lock. But it doesn't really do anything. We'd have to trade 1-for-1 here, which I don't like, because then he keeps our Healing Mystic. We already got rid of that. Basically, this is a 2/1 that doesn't do anything because it's on our side of the field. It doesn't gain the Infiltrate effect. So this turn is pretty awkward. Initial reaction is to hit here, ignore that, and hit him. That probably doesn't matter, so probably just hit the Healing Mystic. And maybe just set up... Oh my god, this seems so not good. Okay, I ultimately decided to go with this combo because, I mean, if he has a second Tempest, he has a second Tempest. But I was just tired of playing around that because obviously if I'm playing around the card that much, it's doing more work, even if he does or does not have it. Whereas I'm playing now, he has to have it to kind of deal with basically a 4/2, or basically a 2/2. Because what he can do is he can kill this off if he just wants to hit it twice. Or just hit this and then Tempest, which is kind of like a 2-for-1. He has to follow up with a 3-drop, but he showed us a few turns ago they didn't have a 3-drop, which makes me think he just doesn't run that many possibly. And even if he does, we can Hailstone Prison it back to his hand. An Avalanche is actually really good because he's in our side of the field now. See, okay, there's that 3-drop. Does he have a 1-drop like another? No, he doesn't. So we're going to go ahead and shove that back to his hand. Snow Chaser is so bad here, so we're no longer going to play that. So we'll bounce this to his hand, play an Emerald Rejuvenator, and then hit him. We're getting really low, so basically if we keep anything on board at this point, we can kind of assume we're dead, because he's probably kept Divine Bonds in his hand to buff his high health minions. He has no way to give it rush. He'd have to have like a Saber Spine Tiger, I would assume, which would be 5 damage with a Divine Bond, or 7 damage with double Divine Bond, so I'm not really scared of that. I'm more scared of the Silverguard Knight sticking. Okay, he's in the middle, which is really bad for us. Grandmaster Zir. That's an interesting one. When your general dies, Grandmaster Zir becomes your general. We have no way to deal with this at the moment, but we're gonna definitely try to find one. Glacial Elemental doesn't do anything because we don't have any Vespers to summon. Summon 3 joined walls. Does he play the 3rd Tempest? This is actually really ironic because I just got rid of the Glacial Elemental. I'm gonna put a bunch of pressure on him. We're gonna put this kind of a weird spot, right? We want to play around Holy Immolation, but I don't think there's a good way to do that at the moment. Put it here. I'm thinking if we want a Bone Shell Barrier, we'd have to put it like here. No, okay, no, we're gonna see it. Oh my gosh, this card's nuts. 1 minion becomes 5/5. It can no longer attack generals. Making this a 5/5 and then killing it. Oh, that's pretty good. Okay, he could definitely kill us this turn. I definitely believe it. He could hit our face, move Grandmaster's here, hit for 5 more, then like basically we're dead if he has Divine Bond. And I probably should have played around that because that's most likely what he has. He just has to move out of the way and then hit us. Oh, I feel so silly now because I didn't play around that. I totally forgot about that. That's unfortunate. Friendly minion summons nearby this minion gain +1/+1. That's not nearby him, so it does not gain +1/+1. Our starting side is on the right. Okay. This thing is like double provoked. Poor guy. Okay, there's a 1/5 now. It's an interesting choice. Why would he play this? I don't get it. No, maybe to block this. Okay, Vesper Chaser. We want to find some sort of lethal. Your other non-wall minions gain +2 attack. That unfortunately does not do anything. Let me see. A minion becomes 5/5. Can no longer attack generals. One minion becomes 5/5. It can no longer attack generals. Just stun them as well. It does. We're gonna Avalanche because it does damage everything and also stuns that. It becomes general. Then we'll go ahead and play Razorback because it'll allow our Healing Mystic to kill that. And so now he has to find a very, very cute. Tempted to get rid of this. But if we find a Glacial Elemental, it's pretty much over. Okay, never mind. Okay, let's see what he's got. He could have a Dispel, and then I think that Dispel's stun. I'm not entirely sure though. And then play Divine Bond. I also don't know how Mark of Solitude works on buffed minions. So this has Aura and Fortitude +3 health. So I don't know if he gets the +3 health on top of becoming a 5/5, or that this like definitive the way the card is worded is definitive. It looks like he disconnected. Looks like he's still doing stuff, so he's not disconnected. Another one? What the heck? Okay, so he's gonna kill himself off. Definitely a mistake. No, not a mistake. Also, this also poses the question, is Grandmaster Seer still a minion? I'm also trying to find the win con in the deck. I think his win con is just Divine Bond stuff. Okay, so this is his general now. Let's see if we can get rid of it. So let's drop Jaxie. Jaxie's okay. That's even worse. We're actually really close to dying too. We're gonna get away from this situation. So we can kill one. With this Mark of Solitude, we can kill one. And I think that's what we want to do. Yeah, so we're gonna make it, okay, so we're gonna kill the bottom one. Oh wait, did we just win? No, okay, right? Oh, it's not a minion anymore. Okay, so and then we're just gonna build up a wall. Just a huge wall that says, if you have Tempest, you win. I should have made it a 5/5 beforehand. I didn't know how that worked. So that's on me. Let's make this a 5/5. We made that a 5/5 because it makes him so he has to hit it beforehand. He can't just Tempest and then just walk up and kill us with like a Divine Bond or something, which I don't think he can Divine Bond this anymore because it's not a minion. Basically, I have no idea how Grandmaster Zero works. Zero clue. Zero clue. It doesn't seem that great though. It's kind of like prolonging the game. Like, I don't know. Like he could have played 2 other cards, I think, and probably could have won. All right, so this is game 2 of Vanar Dailies, and funnily enough, if we win this match, we'll make it into Diamond Division. Is this the same guy? Oh my gosh, I think it's the same guy. That's so awkward. Yeah, it's the same guy. He just like disconnected and then reconnected. Here's a 2-drop. 2-drop's good. Opponent connecting. Looks like he's having trouble with his internet, but he's able to queue. It just doesn't make any sense. Honestly, I'm not someone who's like chivalrous. If you know, if he disconnects, whatever. You know, a W is a W. Oh, S diamond rank so easy. So easy. Da-na. Wow. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Let's try to queue into that guy again.